If you're trying to get your product approved by the NRTL process, you're probably asking one question: where do I even start? In this video, we're going to break down the entire NRTL approval process from initial design all the way to certification and factory audits. At High Tech Design Safety, we guide companies through product safety, UL certification, and compliance every day. And in this video, you'll learn how the NRTL process actually works, what to expect at each stage, and how to avoid costly delays. Everything starts with product requirements development. Before you design anything, you need to identify all applicable UL, IEC, and CSA standards, determine which components must be UL recognized or certified, and understand what could make your product more complex to approve. Getting this step right early can save you months of redesign later. Next comes system design. This includes creating system block diagrams, defining electrical, mechanical, and software requirements, and performing an initial risk assessment. You're not just designing for performance, you're designing for compliance from day one. From here, the process becomes iterative. You'll develop schematic and control systems, build a critical components list, design safety systems and interlocks, and continuously refine the product. At this stage, you run a conformance design gate to catch issues early. Once your design is solid, you move into prototyping. This includes building and testing your system, completing your technical documentation, finalizing, labeling, and compliance details. By this point, your prototype should closely match a product-ready system. Before involving an NRTL, you need to validate internally. That means testing against relevant standards, ensuring all documentation is consistent, and verifying your system is aligned. This step is critical to avoiding delays during certification. Now you're ready for NRTL evaluation and testing. The NRTL will test your product against applicable standards, identify any non-conformances, and require fixes and retesting if needed. If you're using non-approved components, expect additional testing, cost, and time. This is where things get detailed. Evaluators will inspect wiring, grounding, and construction, verify all safety systems and interlocks, and match your physical system to your documentation. They'll also run full system tests, including electrical performance, thermal limits, and safety functionality. Once everything passes, you receive a certification report, and your product is officially approved. At this point, your system meets all required safety and compliance standards. But the process doesn't stop there. NRTLs will conduct initial factory audits and perform ongoing inspections throughout the year. This ensures every unit you produce matches the approved design. Any changes to your product must go through a notice of amendment. You can't just modify the design without approval, or you risk losing your certification. The NRTL approval process is detailed, but when done correctly, it ensures your product is safe, compliant, and ready for market. If you need help navigating this process, High Tech Design Safety is here to guide you every step of the way.